Okay, I'm going to go into how to use ChatGPT 4 as a business advisor, as someone who's going to help you be helpful and give you feedback about your startup and give you really solid advice, actually. Um, the reason why I think that ChatGPT is so good for this very role is not only like the AI technology has been phenomenal in actually helping to like me and kind of make my ideas more succinct, more provide much more clarity in how I present my ideas to other people, which I'm going to go into further detail. But it really gives you an opportunity to kind of build out the most ideal person that you would like to work with and get feedback from. Um, and I think that that's really amazing. So I really wanted to make this quick video to show you at least an introductory step of how to utilize ChatGPT 4 as a business advisor and get feedback on your business model, your company, and any other information you want to share with it to get feedback on. So let me show you how I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to open up a new ChatGPT 4. I already have a prompt that I'm going to copy and paste. And when you do think of your prompts, you always want to be mindful of. Let me go back to this window. When you do think of your prompts, you always want to be mindful of being very clear of the goal that you want to achieve from the AI. You want to like not make it super duper lengthy because we're learning that it doesn't like a lot of text and sometimes it tends to be forgetful. And so you want to be as very direct as possible. But you also at the same time want to be very clear. So um, brevity is important, but so is being very particular about the words that you choose and things like that, about being very explicit when you want to tell the AI. So I'm going to share with you a prompt I've already created. You can get this prompt from a link. I already created a doc. You can just copy and paste into ChatGPT and it will give you awesome feedback as it's giving me. So here we go. So I'm going to paste in my prompt and share it with you all. Oh, that is not it. So I have a doc. This is my prompt. I'm going to change some things. Put because I had already copied and pasted, but now I need to add it. Let's see any device over the next 3 months. And then here, this part. This is where we want the AI to kind of think like you want it to be similar to what people do you think who are genius minds that you want to post. So I want to say Steve Jobs and Dr. MLK. You can put anybody you want there, and after I read the prompt, you're gonna see why are you putting people there anyway. So I inputted, you are a world renowned CEO of a social impact technology company, giving me answers in the form of a nerd emoji response, and a response based on everything you have in your database about being a successful entrepreneur. And you will always try and find the best solution that will help your mentee succeed and their company make as much money as possible. You have 30 years of experience building technology companies from the ground up and selling them to socially driven buyers who want to make the world a better place. You have always been successful because you consider the current economic times, your lived experience growing up in poverty, your drive to help others, and your ingenuity as to how to turn all of this into a viable and profitable business. You're deeply kind, thoughtful, and unbiased, and focus solely on the best direction to take any business to generate profit, but never take advantage of people in return. The way you think is a combination of Steve Jobs and Dr. Martin Luther King. I am your mentee coming to you today in need of honest and direct advice on the direction in which to take my company over the next 3 months. As we only have enough money to operate for 6 months, do you understand? Just answer yes if you do, and then ask me, please tell me more about your startup. So that was the prompt that I wrote. Again, I wanted to create a business advisor, business dev person who is kind and thoughtful, has the kind of tenacity of Steve Jobs, but also the discipline and respect and civil social justice mentality of someone like a Dr. Martin Luther King. And those are two awesome people, I think. And so it's going to be interesting to see the kind of feedback that I get. But I also wanted to tell the AI that it's built on compassion and empathy because we're building a social impact technology company. So our goal is to really, make an impact on the world and help people, and making money is important, but we also want to help people in the process. So let's keep going forward. So after you do that, you've given your advisor, your AI advisor, you're ready to answer more questions and tell it more about your startup so that all of the feedback you receive is unique to you and your startup business goals. So you want to be given more information about your company so that the feedback that you get is unique to you and your startup's goals. So the best way to do that is actually go to your marketing website, copy all the data there, the text, and dump it right into the AI. And I'm going to show you using my startup how we can do something like that. So I'm going to use this prompt right here. I'm going to copy this prompt here. And this is the actual website of my startup, wellmoney.com. We are a money sharing community where we help people cover financial emergencies under $200. And so the AI doesn't know that yet, but I'm going to just copy all of this and paste it right into these brackets of the prompts. I already have this prompt written. Again, you'll be able to download this prompt in underneath this video. It's a prompt guide underneath this video. So just put it in there, and then as you saw, I said, now it's time for you to learn more about my company. This is the copy from our marketing website. Please summarize the most important points of the company, what we do, our mission, etc., in a bullet point list. I do not want feedback yet, as I will ask you for feedback when I know that you fully understand what our company does and who we help. It's important to, again, set boundaries and I don't want the AI to automatically give me feedback yet because I don't think it has enough information. And I also want to know that it understands these very important points of what we do, who we serve, what our business model is, and things like that. So that's why I'm saying I don't want feedback yet. I'll ask you for feedback when I'm ready, and you want to remind it of that. So again, the prompts are in the document. Okay, so let's see what it says. Awesome. Absolutely. Again, still in the nerd emoji. It tells me the company name, Well Money. It lets us know our mission to put money directly in the hands of people who need it, particularly during emergencies. Yes, that's pretty close to our mission. I think it'd be better improved, but pretty good, ChatGPT. We are a money sharing community that allows members to contribute funds, which could be accessed by those in need during financial emergencies. Absolutely. It even has how we operate, how we make money, our unique selling points, which is cool. It has a founder and our impact, right? Sorry. Okay. and it has our impact, right? So that's cool. So I want to make sure that it doesn't have it's clear on everything. So I want to copy this next prompt, which basically says, do you understand the company mission and our revenue model? Is there anything else that isn't clear to you? So it seems like, let's copy paste that. Let's see what it says. Your mission seems to be very clear. You aim to foster a community that supports each other financially in times of need, particularly during emergencies. Essentially, you are building a safety net that can assist people when they are most vulnerable. Exactly. I mean, it's pretty spot on. It's quite amazing. Okay, so let's go back. It explains the revenue model. And then it gives you, like, it's not clear to me how Well Money would maintain long-term financial sustainability if all member contributions are being used for operational costs and to support other members. There might be little or no margin for Well Money to grow, invest, and develop. If there are other revenue streams or aspects of the revenue model that weren't mentioned on the website, I'd be interested to hear more about them. That's great, and those questions are great. And so these are really solid questions that the website does not have because it's let me go back. These are really solid questions that the website did not provide answers to because it's a marketing site and we don't need to tell all the operations about how we operate as a company. And to answer that, I'm going to now share with the AI our pitch deck copy so it gets a little bit more clarity, and those questions, there's additional questions which are solid questions, right? These are great questions any business advisor would ask with the information they have above, what they have been given. And so that's really awesome. And I think this is a great question. I'd be interested to know how you manage the risk of more money being requested by members than what's available in the pool. In other words, what if the need exceeds the availability of funds? These are great questions. And so to answer those questions, I'm going to copy this. So then, sorry, to get more feedback, I'm going to first. I'm going to say these are great questions. So let me show you our deck, which is here. This is a deck that I recently used to apply for Google for Startups. Um, so I just basically I'm going to copy all the copy and go back to ChatGPT and paste that in there. Super duper easy. So then it's going to do the same thing. It's going to give a summary of the key takeaway points of the deck and add it to the bullet point of the original bullet point list that we asked it to create before. Pretty awesome. Okay, so cool. Awesome. So then we want to we can just now fully ask the AI if excuse me, from a marketing site and pitch deck. Now we want to use this opportunity to again go back and make sure the AI kind of fully understands all the data we've given them from the website and the pitch deck. We've given the two sources of data and ask it to kind of simplify it so it understands it and our business model, our revenue, who we serve, things like that. We just want to make sure to ask it again if it's all clear for it. Awesome. So it's like, yeah, I agree. I understand well many's missions, the problems you're solving. Okay, so now it's ready to help. So I would just ask like simple, um, you know, here's a sample question. Like, what's a great way to improve the marketing site to encourage website visitors to convert into official users? Let's add well money users. This is a pretty basic question, and it's just basically like, how can we be better? You can really think of any deeper questions, and again, you'll be able to access this doc that I have thought of endless amounts of questions to kind of really probe the AIs, get really great feedback. So let's see what it tells me. Here's some suggestions. It says, first of all, it says the copy of your marketing website effectively communicates the mission and workings of Well Money. Hell yeah. Okay, but there's always room for improvement. Here are a few suggestions to potentially improve conversions. So, social proof, leverage testimonials and success stories prominently on your homepage. Okay, we've done that, which is great, but consider putting these in a more noticeable place or rotating through a larger set of stories. So, that's awesome. We've done testimonials on the website, and it's like and it points out that we've done that, but it also points out that like you can actually improve it if you make them larger or put them here and things like that. Awesome. Um, we can clarify our value proposition. We can be much more concise about how our process is transparent. We can display more trust signals, clearer call to actions. Awesome. We can personalize the founder's story. I think that this is a good one because um, yes, I do have an impressive background and it should be talked about more. And I think that the marketing website provides that opportunity. And so I'm glad that these are suggestions that, ChatGPT is giving me. We can improve the FAQ and we can improve this different product offering that we have in our pitch deck. And so now that we have some basic, we can ask it anything else if we want to keep going. But I want to now show you how you can get like feedback about your pitch deck to use for investors. So, and again, you can ask this question. Anything else that's specific to improve the message of, insert your company here, um, or from our website. So before we go to get pitch deck, we can ask the AI to tell us again in summary, or you can do that if you want to. But I'm just going to go directly to getting feedback on it. So I'm just going to copy what I have here already, and then boom, bam, pow, put that in there and see what happens. So your business model is a unique blend of philanthropy, community building, and financial aid, which holds tremendous potential. Here's some ways to enhance it and generate more revenue. Thanks for saying that our business model holds tremendous potential. I agree, and I think that it's very adept at realizing that Well Money is a different type of fundraising platform for people to leverage. Right. So, good job, ChatGPT. We can introduce tiers. We can think of corporate partnerships, finding some social, and these are things that we've talked, some of these things are obvious, maybe obvious for you, and some of them might not be so obvious. Affiliate programs, fee for expedited requests, probably won't do that, but thanks ChatGPT. Sponsor content or advertisement, yes, advertisements. um, so those are things about the business model, very high level, and you could ask deeper questions, and then go into the pitch deck. It's already quite comprehensive. Thank you. However, you might consider adding emphasis like our better market research, bigger growth projections, KPIs. Um, okay, this is very. Let's let's actually. I felt like let's step back a little bit because I felt like those were pretty basic, and this is a great example. So it showed these things about. These are pretty basic. But we wanted to focus directly about our product. So let's go back and ask it again. So, okay, just for clarity, I wanted it to not give me very vague uh, feedback. So I'm glad I did that because I can like now show you just go back and like keep telling it, reminding it of who you are and specific data relevant to your company, right? Okay, now let's just ask this question: Are there any additional slides I need to add or take out of the deck to make it more palatable to investors, right? And it gave out things that are missing, which we can, how much it costs to acquire a customer, detailed financial projections. The pitch deck is lacking. We don't have any customer testimonial, so we got to add that product roadmap. And then, what about? Let's say we want to ask it, what do you think is our strongest selling point? Just trying, just trying this question. What do you think is our strongest selling point? See what it tells us. And this is awesome. Like you can then I can now take this information, which I agree with. The most compelling selling point of Well Money is this novel approach to addressing a widespread issue. The difficulty people face when needing to cover unexpected financial emergencies. There are several key strengths here. That's awesome. Communal mode of support, dignity and transparency, speed, additional benefits and resources, experience and proven team, and our scalable revenue model, right? It says our three-pronged approach to revenue, based membership, and demonstrates understanding of diversified income streams and shows potential for scalability. While these points are strong, the most impactful might be the communal model of supported, coupled with assurance of dignity and transparency. I agree. And you can continue to ask more questions about like if what type of partners you should reach out to like kind of generate more revenue. What are some things you can do over the next month to generate more revenue with all the information that you have? So I just wanted to show you all a high level how to begin to use ChatGPT to improve your website and to get improve your pitch deck. And those are two simple ways. Again, the doc that I've built it's for solo founders using ChatGPT to build their social impact technology startups. So get it. I've spent lots of time dealing with ChatGPT and utilizing to my advantage. So I hope this helps someone out there.